So, the last class I explained what is the difference between an algebraic expression and polynomial. Tell me, the children, what is an algebraic expression? Expression which contains variables and constant combined by the fundamental operation of mathematics: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. What is a polynomial? Polynomial is a special type of algebraic expression in which exponent of the variable is a non-negative integer. It is a non-negative integer. So therefore, you can say all polynomials are algebraic expression, but all algebraic expressions are not polynomial. With the examples I have shown you in the last class. Now I am going to explain what is a linear polynomial. A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. So you know what is a degree. So see, take x plus 3. X plus 3 degree is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. 2x minus 5. Here also degree is 1. Therefore it's a linear polynomial. What is the general form of linear polynomial? General form of linear polynomial. So general form is, you can say ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers, but a cannot be 0. You see here ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers. Here we are taken x plus 3. So x plus 3, the value of a here is x plus 3. This is in the form of ax plus b. Here the value of a is 1, the value of b is 3. So when you take 2x minus 5, that value of a is 2 and the constant term is minus 5. So in this case, a cannot be equal to 0. Why a cannot be equal to 0? Suppose this is becoming, a becomes 0, this ax term will vanish, then this will be only a constant term. So constant term, the degree is 0, therefore it cannot be a linear polynomial. Because of that, the constant term cannot be 0. But b can be 0 because you can take only 5x. 5x also degree is 1. So you can say it is a linear polynomial. Because a is not 0, but b is, here in this case a is 5 and this is in the form of ax plus b. A is 5 and b is 0. B can be 0 but a cannot be 0 because when a becomes 0, the ax will become 0, the ax will become 0, it will become only a constant term. Constant term, the degree is 0. So when the degree is 0 means it is not a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means the polynomial with the degree 1. So general form of linear polynomial is ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers and a cannot be 0. Examples: 3x minus 2, 5x plus 1, x minus 3 by 5, 1 by 2, y plus 7. All these cases you see that degree 1, degree 1, degree 1, degree 1 and a cannot be 0. So suppose I take only 7x, then also it is a linear polynomial because the degree is 1 here, degree of the variable is 1. constant term is 0. All these are linear polynomials. Next is quadratic polynomial. Polynomial with degree 2. Polynomial with the degree 2, it is called a quadratic polynomial. So a general form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b and c are real numbers. Which term cannot be 0 here? Because we want power 2. We want power 2. Then only the degree will become 2. So ax squared, that term, it should be there. So therefore, which term cannot be 0? A cannot be equal to 0. So general form of quadratic polynomial is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers, but a cannot be 0. Why a cannot be 0? Because when a becomes 0, ax squared will become vanish. Then ax squared vanish means then only bx plus c. If it is bx plus c, the degree is 1, then it will become a linear polynomial, not a quadratic polynomial. So example, y squared minus 2, 2p squared minus p plus 3, all these are, here you see y squared minus 2, degree of this is 2. Here you see if it is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, a is 1, this a is 1, constant term is minus 2, but bx term b is 0. B is 0 means there is no bx term here. So that bx term b can be 0, and even you can write it as 2y squared plus 3y. Here also degree is 2. But there is no c terms. So therefore, b also can be 0, c also can be 0, but a cannot be 0. If a becomes 0, ax squared will be cancelled. Ax squared is cancelled means the degree of that polynomial will become 1, and then it is not a, it will not be a quadratic polynomial. The degree 1, it is a linear polynomial. Then value of polynomial. Value of a polynomial. Consider a polynomial px. Px is a polynomial in x. It is a polynomial in x. You take a real number. K is a real number. Then you substitute the value of k in this polynomial. So px, so therefore substitute x is equal to k in this polynomial. Then px is called the value of px at x equal to k. That is, you have to take x is equal to k and substitute the value of x as k in this polynomial. Then you get a pk. That is, the polynomial that x is replaced by k, then you will get the pk. So that is the value of polynomial. So px is called, then when you substitute x as k, you get the value of polynomial px at x is equal to k. So for example, I take a polynomial x, px is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 3. So I am going to find out the value of px at x is equal to 2. So value of px at x is equal to 2 means you have to replace x by 2. Then it is p2. p2 is, this is 2 squared minus 2 into 2 minus 3, 4 minus 4 minus 3. This is cancelled. The answer is minus 3. So value of, what is the value of px at x is equal to 2 is minus 3. Now you find out the value of px at x is equal to minus 2. Then this px will become p minus 2. Substitute minus 2 here, minus 2 squared, minus 2 into minus 2, minus 3. 4 plus 4 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So you can say value of px at x is equal to minus 2, that is p minus 2 is 5. Now 0 of a polynomial. Here a real number k is said to be the 0 of the polynomial. So polynomial px if pk equal to 0. That means you have to substitute the value k in the polynomial, then pk should be equal to 0. Here you see that px, I substituted x is equal to 2, then in the place of pk we got p2, then p2 is minus 3. Here you substitute minus 2, then we have got p minus 2 is 5. So here the same px is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 3. So I am taking x as 3. So what is p3? 3 squared minus 2 into 3 minus 3. 9 minus 6 minus 3. 9 minus 3 equal to 0. Therefore what is p3? p3 is 0. Since p3 is 0, 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Since p3 is 0, 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Here I have taken x is equal to 2. Since p2 is minus 2, therefore 2 is not the 0. Here p minus 2 is 5, therefore minus 2 is not the 0. Here x is equal to 3, so p3 is equal to 0, therefore 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Now one more thing, I take p minus 1. P minus 1 is, so our expression is x squared minus 2x minus 3. So x is replaced by minus 1, minus 1 squared, 2 into minus 1, minus 3. 1 minus minus plus 2 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Therefore, here in this case, since p minus 1 is 0, minus 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. So here in this expression we got two zeros. What are that? 3. p3 is equal to also 0. 3 minus 1 are the zeros of the polynomial. Here since it is a degree 2, so you got two zeros, 3 and minus 1. Then 0 of a linear polynomial. So what do you mean by 0? That is, you have to substitute the value of the variable. That is, 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable by which the polynomial should make it 0. What is 0 of the polynomial? That value of the variable which make the polynomial 0. So our linear polynomial is ax plus b. You take a k, a real number. When you substitute here x as k, ak plus b. So this is our linear polynomial px. K is a real number, so I substitute x as k. Then ak plus b is becoming 0. That is ak plus b is 0. Ak is minus b. K is minus b by a. Therefore, which is that value of x which make this polynomial 0? K is the value of x which make this polynomial 0. Therefore, you can say 0 of linear polynomial, 0 of linear polynomial, ax plus b equal to minus b by a. That is minus b is a constant term, b is a constant term, and a is the coefficient of x. Therefore, you see, you take 2x plus 3. So I want to find out this 0 of this polynomial. What is the 0 of the polynomial? This has to become 0. 2x plus 3 will become 0. Then 2x is minus 3. X is equal to minus 3 by 2. That means, see, otherwise the formula minus b by a. What is b here? B is 3. So my constant term, that is minus 3, and the coefficient of x is 2. Minus 3 by 2. That means 0 of this polynomial is minus 3 by 2. Here also you got the same. That means you substitute that x is equal to minus 3 by 2 here. 2 into minus 3 by 2 plus 3. So it will become minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Therefore, for this linear polynomial, 0 of the polynomial is 0 by 2. What is the meaning? When you substitute that 0 of the polynomial in that polynomial, in this polynomial, you should get that polynomial equal to 0. So 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable which make the polynomial 0. Here this is minus 3. When you substitute x as minus 3 by 2, this polynomial will become 0.